Greetings, greetings. Welcome to According to MJ's your gracious host, MJ. That song is Big YouTuber from about Hassan Campbell, if you're familiar with him. Hey, girl. Oh, so that's a silly song. But anyway, I know I scheduled my stream for yesterday for Messy Monday to talk about all this foolishness going on in YouTube streets. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I hope you can hear me okay. But there's been some interesting things going on YouTube, or if you have some things you want to talk about, we can talk about it. I want to start with oh yeah, Kevin Samuels has definitely left the Manosphere in the dust. I think right now Kevin Samuels is getting close to that 500,000 subscribers on his channel, which is crazy, right? Like, who wants to see this thing talk and this Beano man just roast people? But apparently people like it. It blows my mind how his channel has taken off. And I'm not a hater, but it just seems like people love to see Black women getting roasted and, just abused. I think that's why his channel is so popular. At least he's smarter than Tommy Sotomayor, because Tommy, his channels get flagged left and right. But Kevin's channel is taking off, and people like Obsidian. I was listening to, I don't know if y'all familiar with C Boogie. One evening, C Boogie had Obsidian on his show, and Obsidian, he was parroting everything Kevin Samuels talk about. And we all know Obsidian get SSI check, and he's just a loser, weirdo. But he was just parroting everything Kevin Samuels say. He talking about if he take his girl on a date, they're gonna go to like an art gallery or somewhere like that. And I'm like, this guy. So what you say, Snackery? He's a misogynist. Yeah, misogynistic people love. Yep, they do. They all just seem to be attracted to each other. So I just find that very interesting. Like, what makes Kevin's channel so special? I don't know if Kevin has like people behind him. Like, I don't know if publicists or anything will have anything to do with his channel being so successful. Oh, what's going on? Is my signal weak? That's weird. I never saw that before. Obsidian is ugly. He ugly inside and out. Like, he used to stalk what's that lady, Crystal Carrison? He'll harass Crystal Carrison. He'll harass Sophia Nelson. She was affiliated with Crystalline at one time. But it's like whenever Obsidian get his fangs into you, he just keep making video after video after video. So I cannot stand him. I tried to watch that Bernard Riley guy. He's very boring. Can't watch him. Alan Roger Curry. I don't know if I would put him in the mix. Oh, you said so, Snacker? You said Obsidian stalking Sansa Ray now? I did not know that. Because I know a lot of people felt away once she came back to YouTube, but Sansa Ray, she's an interesting character. I feel like we should just leave her alone, really. Just leave her alone, because people be doing way too much. Pink Pill, yep. So I didn't even know that fool was stalking Sansa Ray. I knew he was stalking Pink Pill, but I didn't know he was messing with Sansa Ray. You remember last night on that guy, what's the channel name? The Truth? The Honest Truth? He mentioned, he was showing Minister Jap. Do you know Minister Jap used to stalk Sansa Ray? Like Minister Jack was in love with Sansa Ray. He was literally in love with her. So for him to be saying all this stuff is crazy. So yeah, Minister Jack used to stalk Sansa Ray. He found her modeling pictures. He was obsessed with her, and he tried to play it off, but she showed the proof that he was trying to get with her. So that's another weirdo incel, that Minister Jack. I don't even know why his channel has a subscriber count. Well, yes, we do. We know because these men, it seems like they love to just go in on Black women, abuse Black women verbally. They like to see Black women physically abused. So it's truly sad. But and they mad. I don't know if you watch Red Stick Bad Guy, but he made a video like he was saying something along to the effect that Kevin Samuels, when he was on that Jumper podcast, that he did not shout out the Black Manosphere, so they feel some type of way about it. But Kevin seems, I don't like how he talks to people, but Kevin seems more professional. He treats his channel like a legitimate business. He's serious about what he's doing. He's not just roasting people in his kitchen. He's serious about what he's doing. So I think that kind of separates Kevin from the Manosphere as well, because he treats what he's doing as a business. He does consultations. I just don't understand why women feel like if they talk to Kevin Samuels, he holds the key to them finding long-lasting love. Like, he don't even have long-lasting love in his life. So I don't understand how they can even think that he could help them. And I'm going to put the link in if y'all want to come up and chat. We could talk about whatever. What's up, VWTV, Virtuous Woman? I enjoyed your live stream the other day. Snackery said Kevin don't want to be seen with them. No, Kevin know they some damn degenerates. my daughter even know about Kevin. She a teenager. It's so funny. Like, he's just taking over social media. But yeah, Kevin is not. They like the ugly stepchildren. So I could definitely see Kevin like being like a Steve Harvey type. Oh no, VWTV says O'Shea has been wearing sweaters. He need to wear a bag over his damn head. Ugly ass. And always talking about somebody. I did not notice. I rarely watch O'Shea. He doesn't do it for me. He's not interesting. I used to watch, you know why I used to watch O'Shea? I'm gonna be honest. Have y'all saw this guy named Dynas Amir? His channel named Search for, I think, Uhuru. He's so fine. OMG. That's why I watch O'Shea when he be on there. Okay, cool. You Snacker call him O'Shea Dookie. Duche. Yeah, when that Saint and Center guy went in on O'Shea was really triggered. So it was funny to see him so triggered. Talking about he making so much money. And like, your feelings still hurt. Who cares? I'm just scrolling through. I gotta see him in his sweater. Would you call it an emotional sphere? Yeah, they are very pressed. And like Reg made that video. I don't know if y'all saw it. I probably could play it. I'll play it for y'all. He was talking about, I don't know if Reg is the type of person to flag, so I'm just gonna play the audio, but he was talking about he feel away because Kevin didn't shout them out. It was a short video he did. So I hope you all have had a good day. It's super cold here. I'm gearing up for some snow on Thursday. So I went to the store, so I'll be prepared and beat the crowds. Let's see if I can find that video he did. But Reg is funny to me. He just tell it like it is. I have a soft spot for Reg. I don't feel like he's problematic like those other guys. He just be in his kitchen, drinking his beer, minding his business. Here it is. The title of the video is Kevin Samuels on
Hi, my name is
No Jumper podcast, no mention of the Black Manosphere.
1 year ago, I visited.
So I'm just gonna play it.
What's up? This is Reg the Bad Guy again. Another video. This video is about Kevin Samuels on No Jumper podcast. That's right. Kevin Samuels got interviewed by Adam 22 on his No Jumper podcast. You know, that channel that's on YouTube has about 3.6 million subs and stuff.
Oh, geez, phone call coming through. I have to take that later. Let's see.
Adam 22, his No Jumper podcast is similar to DJ Vlad and his channel on here and stuff. They interview, celebrities, high profile celebrities, all that. They part of the industry. Being on their show will immensely help your career. You can say if you can garner an interview.
Reg be talking slow.
So Kevin Samuels was on the show, talking about his history and stuff, how he started and this and that and third. I saw a part of it and stuff like that. But one thing he didn't do, he didn't mention the Black Manosphere.
Let me pause for a moment. Did y'all watch the podcast Kevin did on the No Jumper? Did y'all look at that?
Others that got him where he's at now actually gave him his talking points. Black female fuckery. Didn't mention nobody. Well, he can't, because if he do, that's it. He's going into Hollywood, with the situation with Tommy Lee and stuff, interviewing her on his show and then going to Beverly Hills and having dinner with her and stuff like that. He's on his way. It's over. It's over.
Oh, sorry. Who's talking right now is Reg, the bad guy. That's the name of his channel. I guess I could show it, but I was, some content creators don't like you to play in their content and they'll strike your channel. So I'll just play in the audio, but I'll type it in. I'll type is Reg, the bad guy.
Remember, these are the brothers that defended him to the T. Anybody have something bad to say about everything? First one to jump on anybody.
Zachary, girl, you don't.
He didn't mention anything.
You funny. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I won't. Y'all could go watch it. The title of the video is called Kevin Samuels on No Jumper Podcast. No mention of the Black Manosphere. So Reg he tickles me. So they feel away because Kevin did not mention them on this podcast. And Reg is okay. To me, he's not vicious like those other men. To me, Kevin is Reg is like just this old man. All he needed his beer and paper and food, and he good. Like, he don't mess with nobody. He share his opinion, but I've never heard him just be outright nasty and hateful toward women. So if you check out the No Jumper podcast page, they have 3.68 million subscribers. And the video that Kevin did, let me find it, because these men are upset. Kevin's video is called The Kevin Samuels Interview. It is posted 1 week ago. It has over 600,000 hits on this video. If you look at the other videos on this channel, they may have 20,000. Like, Kevin is like, what's going on? Does he have Diddy? This is amazing to me that people really like what Kevin's doing. And let me preface it, I'm not a hater. I found Kevin, I want to say 2018, 2019. So I'm very familiar with him. Even then, he was kind of saying the same thing. And when he would start going on those things, I would click off the video. But he's like the image consultant, all that stuff I'm familiar with. I call it perfume videos, whatever. And to see, I wonder, did he send his videos to Shade Room? I feel like in Media Takeout, I feel like once those media outlets got a hold of his content, then his channel just skyrocketed. All right, let's see what you're saying. So Snackery saying, okay, Reg mixed with Alpha and Beta. And you say you like Reg, but I don't care to watch him. Yeah, I watch him here and there. I like that his videos are kind of short. You know us, we don't have a long attention span, so it has to be very interesting. I noticed Jessica X would pop on his panels quite a bit. I want to say it was a channel. It was Jessica X and Shway Celeste, and they was going back and forth like, you came up, no, you came up, no, you came up. So that was crazy that they just took over his live stream, just arguing who gonna cam up first. So, and make sure you all like this stream. Yeah, so do you all think that Kevin is gonna go like mainstream, like where he don't even need YouTube. Cause you remember like with Issa Rae, remember when she used to do with the average black girl, she used to make those YouTube videos. If you watch YouTube like back in the day, and now she had like Insecure and the movie, like The Photograph, and what's that other movie she did? Little, like it's amazing to see what can come out of YouTube. Even like with Kev on Stage. I love Kev on Stage. He does like the funny church. Well, initially his videos were more church centered, and now he's more mainstream as well. So it's pretty cool to see what can happen. Yeah, yeah, people watch me here and there, girl. You know, they like to watch from the clouds. Apparently, I like when people interact or hop on the panel, but I understand everyone may be busy or whatever they got going on. I get it. So I think I can definitely see Kevin like going mainstream for real. For real, he's really gonna lead them Negroes in the dust. So, do you know if O'Shea feel a way about it? Because I hardly ever check out O'Shea, but I know Reg let it be known that he felt a way. He let it be known. And somebody in the comments, they said, LOL, Kevin abandoned the Manosphere for money. So, and some Tommy Lee, I don't know who that woman is, but I think she's a celebrity. He had dinner or something with her. So, and they are so, isn't it interesting how the Manosphere is so loyal to Kevin, even though he's literally like, he's distancing himself. He's like, he's distancing himself from them, and they still so loyal. Like, oh, Shay, you better not say nothing bad about Kevin in his presence. So I know Alan Roger Curry had a problem with Kevin at one point. I don't know how he feels about him now because I haven't watched him lately, but he was saying he was kind of like low-key stealing his content. So Alan had a problem with him. I don't know if Alpha Male Strategies talk about him. I don't even know if Alpha Male Strategies considered the Manosphere. I really don't. But I remember his channel, like he almost hit YouTube running. His channel blew up fast. And then to hear last night, the honest truth, they were talking about Steph is cold, that he got caught with his girlfriend buying her bags and stuff. See, a lot of these guys just be saying what these people want to hear to make money. So that's crazy. But he gets a lot of views too. Steph is cold. He's a young guy at that. Like, who want to hear this guy? Not barely 20. I don't even think he's 25. So they taking advice from a guy that's not even 25. So that blows my mind. But yep, Kevin has left them in the dust. Kevin has no intention of mentioning them. I believe he's not mentioning them intentionally because they just raggedy and they don't have no home training. Like Minister Jap calling black women German shepherds. Like, seriously, dude, he's a true weirdo. A true weirdo. So, but enough about that. Did y'all see, are y'all familiar with SugaShea? She used to be on the Star Report. Well, apparently, if y'all recall, let me just fill you in since we being messy. So her and Tommy Sotomayor had a fling, and she made videos saying Tommy Sotomayor gave her the clap, or not the clap, chlamydia or something like that, like gave her cottage cheese. So Tommy said that's not true. Black News, he said Steph is 22. Oh, wow, he's super young. Like, why are they taking advice from someone that young? And I'll post a link if you all want to come up. I mean, we could talk about whatever y'all want to talk about, other YouTube tea or drama I'm not familiar with, but he don't have enough life experience to be teaching them at 22. But anyway, so her and Tommy had that issue, which a lot of people thought she was lying about having an STD from Tommy. I think it did turn out she did come out and say she was lying. So now mind you, SugaShea lives in Connecticut. Tommy had flew her out to Atlanta. They hooked up, whatever. He cussed her out on live stream. But now she actually drove down from Connecticut to Atlanta. She drove to Tommy's house. She pulled up on Tommy, and I believe he called the police on her. So that was just crazy that she would do that. And she just be going on these tirades. It's hard to watch her sometimes. because I don't know if she's playing or if she's mentally ill or have some issues going on, but you don't pull up on a man that done made it known that he's not, he's not effing with you like that. And you say he gave you an STD. Then she's making live stream talking about she want to do OnlyFans with him. Like, I don't know if she's just doing this for views, but what do y'all think of that if y'all familiar with the SugaShea Tommy saga? And then she's also keep talking about Clyde Diva. Are y'all familiar with Clyde Diva? Because I don't know why she's saying Clyde Diva is a man. The only thing I know about Clyde Diva is that she always gets on her streams in lingerie. So that's interesting. And the Uncle Suge always talks about her. So I don't know the backstory to that. I really don't. But it just seems like a lot of the dating advice, I'll leave that alone, but a lot of dating advice here on YouTube, like Steph Cole, for example, they're not living what they're talking. So that's interesting to me. Very interesting. And I don't even check for Solo TB84, but he seems to be pretty loyal to Kevin as well. I don't know if I'm missing any other of these Manosphere people, because I forget it's so many of them. Oh yeah, the guy that's married, Stephen Williams, Steve the Dean Williams. I don't understand how he could teach anybody anything if he's married. Like, what do he know about dating, But people be calling into the show, and I just don't understand why. And these men always like to focus on single mothers. We may do a live stream about that if y'all want to, about how these men always focusing on single mothers, but single mothers still have men in their life. They're still attractive. They still get dates and married. Like, they don't stop anything for women, whether they like it or not. They don't control that. So, yeah. Let's bear with me one moment here. Do y'all follow like what goes on in the mukbang community with B Love's brother? It's a lot of interesting stuff going on YouTube. And with billions of people using YouTube, you can find all kind of foolishness on here. Like, I don't watch a lot of TV, honestly, because I feel like YouTube replaces soap operas. There's so much drama on here. It really is. Like, these women fighting over this one YouTuber named Chillin' with Walt. It's so funny to see. It's very funny to see. Do you all think that Kevin should mention the Black Manosphere when he's doing these interviews with these other media outlets and stuff like that? I would think that you would think that he would mention, excuse me, because I remember when he was like, he would do a lot of collabs with other men in YouTube. Like, I think I swear he collabed with Alpha Male Strategies. Let me see. I'm going to Google. I believe he did do one with Alpha Male Strategies. And I know he hops on people's panels from time to time. So for him not to mention them, I guess I could see where Reg, the bad guy, is coming from with that. And he recently collabed with Alpha Male Strategies like 6 months ago. So, but I don't think Alpha Male considers himself a part of the Manosphere. I really don't think I think he kind of stays in his own lane for the most part. So I like his accent. I like Alpha Male accent. And I want to say he collabed with Obsidian. I know it's somebody else as well that Kevin Samuels did collab with. Okay, so Kevin Samuels actually had Alpha Male on his show at one point. And then, what's his name? Oh, Shay has a video saying Kevin Samuel does a collab with Jenny. I don't even know who this Jenny woman is. And he's saying sisters are so mad. I don't even know who that woman is. So.
Everyone makes mistakes. But what if...
All right, well, I don't think I have any more tea to talk about tonight. You know, I'll be trying to stay in the loop, but it's hard because with me, I try not to watch negative content. And these Manosphere men are very toxic. So it's hard for me to just kind of stay abreast with everything they're doing. I mean, Reg isn't bad. I don't know if GMT Grandmaster Troll consider himself Manosphere, but he's not toxic. He's funny. I have Troll in me, so I resonate with GMT. I really like him. He's funny to me. But I know a lot of them were making fun of women on Valentine's Day. Like, it's really not that serious. So if y'all don't want to hop on the panel, y'all don't have any other topics you want to discuss, I'm probably just going to close this out because, girl, I just don't know. I just don't know. Y'all give me some topics. Like, it's funny to me how GMT is always trolling an angry man. He's still angry man ass. Dusty Musty Love Lusty. Yeah, that's true. But it was so hilarious to see. Did you watch it, Snackery, to see how O'Shea was so shook by that Satan Center guy? Did you see that? Yeah, single moms are beautiful. Because single mom is still a woman. Before you're a mother, you're a woman, right? So you're still beautiful. Men still check. And I think sometimes when you think about it, a lot of mothers, are you saying some have standards? Do you mean some women don't have standards that are mothers? Yeah, I think some think that mothers are low hanging fruit, but just because you're a mother don't mean you don't have standards or you have low self-esteem. You know, it doesn't mean that. It really doesn't. But before you were a mother, you're a woman, and you think about mothers nurturing. A lot of mothers have to prepare meals, make sure their children are taken care of. So mothers do have a lot of good characteristics that men do appreciate. Some men. I don't think, well, everyone is free to date and marry whoever they want. I just don't understand why these men always talking about single mothers. Like, dude, there's no law, there's no statute, nothing in DC or wherever state laws say you have to marry a single mom. So why are they always focused on that? We get it. You don't want single, that's fine. Who cares? And I have friends I know that had, it makes me think of the live stream last night with The Honest Truth. He has a good show. I really like his channel. But they were saying, like, a lot of stepfathers have made such a great difference in the lives of children. So for them to just act like women are trash because they're mothers, it's sad. It's really sad. And I know a lot of women that are single moms that are married or partnered and that have men that really care for them and look out for them. So, and truth be told, Snackery, truth be told, a lot of these guys that say they don't date these women, they do. They just say it on YouTube, but they're dating these women. Like, they just lie so much. Just lie. So, yeah, you should have standards when you're dating. It don't matter if you're a mother or not. I think if you're a mother, you need more standards because you got to consider your children, or at least not introduce your children so fast to these men until you vet them or if it's serious. I know I saw a story, a young lady got arrested. She left her kids home alone while she was working, and people were dragging her. Oh, hold on one second. Hello.
Hey, MJ.
Hey, what's up?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I forgot what we was last talking about. Did you guys change the subject off of Kevin?
Oh, you can talk about whatever. I was just kind of filibustering.
Wait, so did you go look at the video of O'Shea with his little sweater on?
No, I need to do that. I need to
Oh,
do.
okay. I'm gonna have to link you that. I said O'Shea is trying to go commercial too, girl. He been coming on camera on his videos and sitting in front of his little green screen.
Oh
I'm
wow,
like, I think he's trying to go commercial just like Kevin.
I don't blame him. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't blame him.
I know, but look, a lot of the guys been saying that Kevin's been going around doing copyright strikes.
I
And
believe it. I believe it. Because I went on his one of his videos and he had a comment. In what's that description box? He said, "Do not use his image or anything without his permission." So I'm like, it make me don't want to talk.
his image, but if you're a public figure, then your image can be used. And I think you only have to have 5,000 subscribers to be
Oh,
considered a public figure. But I was thinking they got that little bot because they can hire like that little bot and it basically searches like YouTube, all of the YouTube videos for like content matches.
wow.
And yeah, and so since he's probably working with the agency now that he's in the big time, girl, they probably out there doing that for him.
Oh, wow. Another YouTuber, I'm not know if you're familiar, Hassan Campbell, he strikes people channel too for using his image. So
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with Hassan. I'm surprised that he's doing that as messy as he is because he know daggone well people be using his image because he have so much drama going all the time.
he does. I just watch him just to see what he gonna do next. I mean, he
Yeah, he's pretty entertaining though. You know what I mean? Like I think he got the market cornered on those, ex. I think I ain't gonna say he's dealing with real gangsters, but people who just I don't know, like a hip hop version of the streets. You know what I mean?
hmm yeah,
Yeah. So I think he got a good little thing going on over there.
he does. His channels also blew up, and it's crazy because he don't like people talking about him, but he always talking about somebody.
Okay, always talking about somebody. Yeah. Do you think that because Tommy Sotomayor left YouTube that a lot of the men have been filling in that spot, or you think it's just because of like we're all locked in the house?
I think us being in the house has something to do with it, but Tommy's still on YouTube, I see. So I don't know if he has specific content on the OnlyFans, but it just seems like people not checking for him like they used to.
Yeah, because he was taking his content to OnlyFans, and for a minute there, when he was trying to get the OnlyFans subscribers, his only YouTube videos was linking to the OnlyFans, and
Mm,
that's when I really stopped, keeping up with all his little antics. And he started to die out to the
yeah.
point where I've been seeing him going into all these little small sectors and channels,
Oh,
getting on up in there.
wow. Let me ask you this. Did you see that video he did, the little adult video he did?
I've seen a couple of his adult videos, but not off of YouTube though.
I was so grossed out, like, oh my God. I
Oh
don't
my God, what it was actual action?
yeah, like saw his
Yeah. Oh
everything.
my,
Yes, ma'am.
oh my God, are you kidding me? He was like you saw the schlong?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Because
oh my God, are you kidding me?
I'm so serious. Like, is he that desperate for money?
Was it some young girl?
Yeah, that's all he really did with those young women.
That is so disgusting. I don't like you old men, when y'all get older, y'all not gonna be embarrassed that y'all was on the internet
And he
like
has daughters.
bald headed. Ain't he bald headed?
Yeah, he has children, so he's not considering his children.
I know, and then you like bald headed and you like, I don't know, you old and you just with these young girls. That is a disgusting image. Like that has to be comedy.
Right. And I used to watch him a lot. I used to hate watch Tommy.
I
But he
know, I used to too.
did too. He had one girl, I don't know if you remember her. She was real slim. She was so pretty, but she looked so young, like why would you, I know she was an adult, but why would you be with somebody that looked like they still in high school? Because that's what
Yeah,
she
you know what? All his girls be cute though. But see, what was interesting to me? Have you ever seen his daughter?
Yeah, I saw the two, because one of them looks like him a lot.
Yeah, but listen, don't you think that she looks like SugaShea?
You know what? She does.
And I thought that was weird that he was with a girl that looked like his daughter.
Yeah. What
You
do
know
you
what I
think of Shay though? What do you think of her antics?
mean? I think it's weird that a lot of people like interact with trolls.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I find that to be weird. So when I see like too many, like, I don't know, it just seems like they're all trolls. And
Mm-hmm.
so I think of the content creator themselves as a troll too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, cause like she be pulling some little antics herself.
She does. Like when she accused
Didn't she just move out there to go live with him and then he like ghosted her?
well, I don't know if she moved out there specifically to live with him. I know she was saying she's moving to Atlanta, and when I heard that, I immediately thought of Tommy. But she drove all the way from Connecticut. I could not imagine driving that far to Georgia. And he said he called the police on her. That
He
she,
called. What she do? She showed up on him.
yep, yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh hell nah! She showed up on him uninvited. Is she crazy? I bet he was scared out of his damn mind.
Yeah, I think she is a little touched because how she's going in on Star Report and
But do you think that she did that like as her way of clout chasing, or you think like she's just obsessed with him?
I kind of think she's obsessed with him at this point because a part of me is like, is she trolling for views? Because I get it, we like drama. But, like, why don't you roll up on somebody that didn't invite you to the house? You
I
say,
know, and then talking about you in town to stay. I'd be like, no, your ass ain't.
right,
That would scare me even if I wanted you there.
right. The one he was talking, he said she pulled up uninvited. He had the camera footage, and he called the cops.
That is, but why would she do that? And then knowing he's dealing with all these little girls on OnlyFans, like, he probably could have had any number of things going on.
He's disgusting, literally. The way he treats women, just like, I don't understand how any woman would want him inside her yoni anyway.
Right. I agree with that point. Like, I would never ever be with somebody like that.
Absolutely not. So, Shay, are you familiar with Clyde Diva? Because I've been trying to understand what's going on with Clyde Diva.
Yeah, I'm familiar with her a lot. I watch her all the time. What you think about her?
Well, you fill me in. What is her? What's her content about? I know she be in her lingerie, but
I don't know. That's a good question when you say what is her content about, because she
want to talk.
I don't know. She mainly is like a streamer.
Okay, so she just live streaming. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't. I don't think I've ever seen any content other than streaming.
Okay.
And doing commentary on the things that go on in her sector.
Oh, okay. Because I know I see this guy. I think his name Uncle Sugar. He's always kind of roasting her and.
Oh yeah, because they used to date each other.
Oh.
But now they got this girl. Are you familiar with Young Pharaoh?
Yes, I am. Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with Ashe Divine?
Yes.
So Ashe Divine made a video leaking her nudes this morning or last night.
Oh. Okay.
Yes. And she, I guess, showed her playing with herself on like this little backup channel. And YouTube let the stream go on for like almost 15 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, so now she's dealing with that.
OMG.
They crazy. And then now she got a video up saying that, you know who ZX is?
Yeah, that old man that Uncle should be showing doing the split or whatever. Like,
exactly. Now she got a video up titled that he sent the police to her house.
Oh my God.
So I'm gonna check out her live stream on that.
Okay, I'm gonna try to follow her because I'm like, I don't know why. I think SugaShea trying to get in where she fit in because she keep coming.
Yep.
I'm like, why are you messing with her?
I think she thinks that she's the better, younger looking version of Clyde Diva. And I think that SugaShea, I think her attitude is, if you can get these niggas attention and money, then I definitely can.
Oh yeah.
That's how she thinks, but she don't understand that it's Clyde Diva's attitude that men are attracted to. So it's not like, okay, you dark, I'm dark, you got titties, I got titties, you with the shit, I'm with the shit. It's not exactly that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So she be trying to cloud chase Clydiva for sure.
Wow, I think Claudia is pretty and she has pretty hair.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean, I think that, I think that she just herself. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I mean, she's just herself.
yeah, I was just trying to understand why. Because Uncle Suge, he always showing that video of this image of ZX like have his leg up in the air and like,
That should be hella funny.
what's really going on? So,
Yeah, I mean, I watch some of this stuff from a distance, but I don't really go in people's chat out like that.
yeah, I
What
watched.
what you think about Grandmaster Charles and his little, did you see his 50 most beautiful women of YouTube video?
I did not see that. You know what? I'm part troll, so I resonate with Grandmaster Troll.
Same here. I be heck controlling.
The little saying when he started string like for the bed wetters, and I'm like, I feel that like.
He is so funny, but I think that is cool because it seems like everybody gathers up there,
Mhm.
even though everybody's from all these different camps.
Yeah, I have to check that video out. Did he name some interesting women on there?
Well, his number one was Neon Eyes. Do you know who that is?
Uh-uh.
You can look her up.
Okay.
But she was number one. Then he was like showing some people's Instagrams. he was trolling for sure.
Yeah, he kills me with the angry man stuff.
Right, exactly. Then it was people coming on there arguing with him about who should be on the list and why they didn't make the list and all this type of stuff. It
Oh
was
wow.
it was kind of funny though.
Wow, see that stream like 6 hours long. Damn.
Oh, it was 6 hours?
Yeah, it says 6 hours, 31 minutes.
Well, the majority of it is probably the panel though. Because it was some arguments, like the lady Shuey Celeste was arguing with some girl,
Oh Lord.
and then some guys was arguing. This guy Zach it was like arguing. So that was all after his presentation though.
Wow. Are you familiar
Mhm.
with the Nene and
Yeah, I be watching AT too. You know they beefing too.
because I saw Rude, I think it's channel, what's his name? Rude Imp or Rude
Yeah.
was saying I guess he's being kind of messy, saying why Danini always talking to some guy named I think Aries or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the bed. I will say, if it works for them, they have an interesting. Warren comes by here, so I don't mean any shade. I'm cool with Warren, Denise, whatever, but they do have an interesting dynamic. They're always like,
Who the couple or that section?
Denini and Warren. They have a dynamic.
What do you think? What you mean? What you think about it?
I guess their bonding is YouTube. They always on folks' streams. And
Yeah.
I don't because I'm always on somebody's stream watching. So obviously, but it's just
But you know what it could be though? It could be that some people like were here for so long, like from the very beginning, that either they were a part of these original streams or they watch people, come in. And so maybe that's why they're comfortable everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but she having a big fallout right now with the girls that she used to hang out with. I
know one of them was Uppity Unicorn.
What do you think about her?
She's I'm trying to think of how to say this. She's very pretty. Well, some of her wig is very humongous.
like the one that she wear with the black lipstick.
Yeah. Are you familiar with Dita Rail?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to take the stream down.
Why? What you about to do?
What do you think is because okay, let me say this now. Dita Rail, I like him. Now I have a bad habit. Like sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I automatically grab my phone and start strolling.
Me too.
Girl, we gotta stop that. But
I do that all the time.
clicked on Uppity. I was subscribed at one point. I clicked on her channel. It was like 2 a.m. I'm on the East Coast. And D Darrell was on her live stream at 2 a.m. He's supposed to be married. Now, I know
Well,
his wife
she used to be on his channel all the time.
did. Yeah, she did.
And at first I thought I'm like, maybe he's doing talk therapy, but maybe he had a crush on her.
I think so. I think that might be her high value man. Allegedly.
Shut up. You think Mr. Uppity is D Darrell? I'm gonna have to make a video.
Allegedly.
I can see it.
We Rose and Mary on 227. We just being messy.
Right.
You didn't hear that from me. What's the lady for a living color? You didn't hear that from me.
You know what's interesting is I like all the ladies. Like I don't know. I don't know of any single one that I just feel like I don't like. You know what I mean? I don't know everybody, and I don't go to common spaces just because I'm shy.
Yeah.
But I like all of them.
Yeah. I mean, I was familiar with Uppity more so from D Darrell's channel, so I subscribed to her, and I just thought that was odd. And I don't know people's business, so I'm probably projecting. I'm like, how's this? Where's your wife? Think you on the live stream talking to this lady that always had them titties up in the air, and
right.
She was on his live stream one day. Her breasts, because people were making comments about her breasts, were always, I get it, you're beautiful, but why?
them things gonna sit, huh?
Yeah. So
do you think that since you've been watching her for a while, do you think that she's changed a lot?
I haven't seen her lately. I know I saw on your channel you did a video you called her Uppity Luther King. That was so funny.
Right, because she be going off into these little passionate rants.
Yeah, she's very passionate. I don't know if she considers herself a Pan-Africanist, but I know she likes Dr. Umar. But
oh, she does. Oh, that would probably be her. If he wasn't so, well, I don't know. I think he way broke, but that would probably be her dream.
Uppity, I don't blame Uppity. We grown. That's cute. Build a school, but that's cute. I have a dream to build a school, but.
Well, what you think about women being sexual on YouTube? Do you think it's do you think that? What you think about it?
What do you mean? How do?
Showing their breast or just looking sexy or having on lip gloss or flirting or just what do you think about it? Because even with cursing, a lot of people don't want. Sorry, it seemed like a lot of people don't want adults doing adult things.
Yeah, I mean, these people entitled to do what they want. I think it works for us women, right? Because we can get donations, and so I get it.
I think it's natural to want to flirt, want to hook up, want to chat, want to show your body.
Yeah, but
because if we didn't do that, then we may as well be in the children's sector.
That's true. D Darrell his old channel got taken down. I would literally show you how she was acting. It was very odd. She just.
Oh, I know. I've been on there. I was on there. I was subscribed to D Darrell.
Okay, so you probably.
I've been watching her for a long time. I used to pick at her a lot, but really, I just be poking. You know what I mean? I don't have no real hard.
I don't have no beef with her or anything. It's just I kind of be wondering about them too. That's just how my mind be working with them too. I could be wrong. I don't know them personally, but I'm just.
Girl, if she ever got in his face, he would break out in a cold sweat.
Yeah.
I can see him sweating them little glasses right off his face.
I know, right? And he always eating and snacking.
And then every time he walk away from the counter, from the camera, I be looking at his butt and then baggy old khakis. I'm like, you need to spank it because you is really just off the chain talking about you married.
I'm kind of wondering, I know this epic troll, what's her name? Anti-Afro Spengali that's always making videos of Omar Johnson.
Is that a troll?
I don't know. I feel like she's a troll, but she feel like she's making a difference in the world by making videos about Dr. Umar.
Oh, like exposing him or something?
And she, because Dita Rail's a supporter of Umar, she doesn't like him, and she makes a lot of videos about him, and she's trying to figure out about his marriage. I just think it's weird, kind of the online activity of some of these married people. I know because you're married don't mean your life end, but it's just kind of.
I know, because I'm thinking, how I just wonder, where is they up? Why is all these married people can't get no sleep?
Yeah, and
Like, these married people be up all hours of the night.
and I'm like, do these people? They don't sleep. They just, and I get it. Like, and you probably saw it too from doing your live stream. I could see how these can go on and on, because especially you have people interact. You know, I get that, but man, you
But
gotta.
then it's like, how you, but like, these panels are like 6. Like, I did my little first panel and I stopped it at 2 hours, but I mean, I already had cotton mouth by that point. I'm like, how can y'all just be on these panels talking for 6 hours straight?
I know it's odd. Like, I guess if y'all, because even like some of the larger YouTubers, like the Kevin Sammy, the Be Love Life, they don't do the stuff that long. So,
Right. And then it's like, at that point, all those long panel hours, they're not monetized. And so it's like, well, where are y'all getting, like, what, I guess they just like hanging out.
yeah, I'm thinking that what it is, because I don't know about you, but when I was in high school, I used to love like I think the website Black Planet. I used to chat on there on Black Planet, and then then AOL had the chat. So to me, this kind of
Yeah.
me of that sort of thing.
Yeah. I mean, I was like that too. I was, had the party line and stuff. I understand that. You see the guy in the chat says his wife will be asking questions.
Oh yeah, I think after a while, like, baby, why you ain't in bed and you up talking to this woman, breasts up in the air?
Right. Talking to Jake from State Farm.
Yeah, it's like, come on now. And I know Uppity follows Shira. Shira tell Shira 7 don't care if a man is married, get the bag. So
Oh yeah, and then I think there was some rumors about, a unicorn means the third party in a swingers relationship.
see, I never even put that together.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know, if you don't swing. I mean, well, I don't. I can't say that. Y'all know I'm like, y'all know I just be joking. Don't take me serious. But a unicorn, when you have like a two people relationship and they invite a third person in, the third person is considered to be the unicorn.
Oh.
And maybe it's because they're supposed to be the fantasy of both people in the couple.
Mm-hmm.
So, maybe that's just her thing. But I guess my question would be this: if you had a husband and he was like being like D Darrell online, would that be a problem, considering that there's no potential for him to physically be with this person?
Yes, it would be a problem. Absolutely. Honestly, there is a potential. There's flights. There's, what's that thing, Megabus? So I would definitely have a problem with it. That's why it's just strange to me. Literally, I know it was like 2 something in the morning, and he was up on a live stream. He always talking about he live from the practice. I'm like, what? You offering the people you on films like that? When do you
think? But what if so you think when people are that flirty online, you think that they're talking behind the scenes?
Yeah, perhaps. I know some people are just flirts, but them too, and there's others too. Other content creators as well. But if I was his wife, I would not like that at all.
Yeah, maybe you do got a point, because before there was a Mr. Uppity, maybe she was, maybe she was more present in his channel. Mm-hmm. And maybe she was trying to hook him. Maybe she didn't know he had a wife, or I don't know. And then maybe after she got her own man, maybe she didn't need to be over there no more.
Right. And like Black News says, any decent woman's gonna wonder why you always online arguing. That's
right.
I get it if I don't know. It's just So I did see a video. I think she's engaged, right, Uppity?
I heard they say, it's supposedly a promise ring.
Oh,
It's supposedly a promise ring.
good.
Um, but I guess what I like about it is that to me she seems empowered. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like when I see her, I see. I don't know. I like take control women. Even if it's taking. Now, could there be a little bit of female tactics going on? A little manipulation, a little foul play, sure.
Mm-hmm.
But she still has a will to do it. You know what I mean? And I appreciate people who hop off the porch with whatever it is that they're trying to do. I don't necessarily have to agree with her actions, but I see a person who is determined to have things her way, and and is doing it. Shit.
Yep, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
You see what I mean? So that's kind of how I tend to look at women now. I don't
Mm.
know about the deeper aspects of her, but I mean, she's feeling herself, and I don't see nothing wrong with that. I mean, who want to be all downtrodden?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, D. Durrell ain't married. I was thinking he ain't married either, but who would just say I'm married and I have kids? I mean, and honestly, he kind of seems married. He's well groomed. His pants are ironed. He tucks his shirt in.
Yeah,
I mean,
husband.
he seems married to me.
He does have husband energy. He does.
Yes, he has husband energy. Exactly. That is exactly what the way to put it.
Mm-hmm. Like News too old for YouTube nonsense. He's there, but I guess my only thing with D. Darrell, because like I said, I like him. I don't have a problem with anyone we're discussing.
Me neither.
With him being a professional, like when the Manosphere, some of the stuff, like where do you draw the line? I get this is not part of your, you just having fun, but you know how people can Google and try to, like the anti-Afro lady, she tried to sabotage him as much as she can. So he needs to be
Well, but his defense of that was to say I work for myself, so you can't touch me, though, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, he may be naive in that because people they get pretty persistent, but I guess that's one of the benefits to being self-made is that you can't. What can you affect me?
Yeah, that is true.
I don't like the idea of people becoming I just don't like the idea of people becoming obsessed with people to the point where they try to hurt them. You know what I mean? Or try to take their life. Like it's not that serious.
That's not cool. Snackery says he's a clown. But yeah, I like D. Darrell. He has, especially before his old channel taken down, he has a lot of good information.
Yeah, and he's black first. I mean, like I ain't gonna lie, D. Darrell, he's very Carl Winslow ish,
Yeah.
right? But he's black first, and he has black values, and I've never seen him. I don't know what his obsession is between the Lennon honor and the Umar thing. I think that's weird.
No, I think I used to really watch all this stuff, but I think
Oh,
because
so that was the tea you was keeping up with.
yeah, I used to keep up with that. The only reason why I won't like talk about it is because people that don't like Dr. Umar, it seems like Dr. Umar just very polarizing figure. So it drives a lot of negativity to your channel. Because those people, they hate Dr. Umar, and because D. Darrell supported Umar, like Lennon, and a lot of them did not like him and thumbs down his videos. And since all this stuff came out about Lennon not being married legally, asking for donations for, like when he moved from California to Utah, he had like a GoFundMe. He did crowdfunding to move. So he's really a Dusty, but he always talking about Umar. So I think that's why D. Darrell's back on him.
So now, so what's the tea with Umar? If you think that, or you like him or you don't like him?
I like him. I think he has a lot of good qualities. I think he may have some mental illness somewhere, something going on.
Yeah, because when I seen him drink that orange juice straight out that bottle like that, I was like, "Ooh, child." Now I was like, I know that that's a real thing to do, but that, in addition to when he dropped that camera and his house was dirty, the way that it was, I was like, "Oh, you cannot be trusted," And I never really got into him, but those two things alone was enough for me.
I was introduced to him from Tariq Nasheed documentary Hidden Color. So I've known about him. I think he does suffer with some mental illness or something's going on with him. That house, like that house, hashtag never forget that house.
I
But
think. Wait, is he supposed to be married or no?
no, he's looking for two wifeys. He's taking wifey resumes right now.
So then the problem might just be that he just don't. He just need a good wife.
I don't know what to put up with that.
I think he like big girls though.
It does seem that way because he had one girl. She's a YouTuber, Della Crim or some crap. She made a video. She was with him. I think the stripper was maybe average, like smaller. But another girl he was with is supposed to be kind of on the bigger side too.
Yeah, because I mean, but he need. I think he need a woman, a wife, and that will calm him down from his
Yeah,
disorientation if that's what he is. Because I'll be watching his them little clips they be making on Twitter
yeah,
about him, and they be so funny.
yeah. Me too. I love them. He's a funny guy. He's just naturally being himself.
He's
So
hilarious to me. Like he is so dramatic, and I mean, he kind of, he kind of reminds me of like David Banner. Like how they have that kind of, that look about him.
yeah,
Yeah, he just needs. I mean, he could just level up. He could be so much more valuable if he just level up.
I know because he is like Lennon Honor was trying to say that Dr. Umar don't have degrees. That's not true. So I think Lennon Honor is really jealous of Umar, but you
But
know
how do they cross paths? Does Dr. Umar know that he exists?
he does. Yeah, he does. He's made.
Okay. So they have contact with each other.
Yeah, he talked about him in what's an Instagram live he did. He wanted people to. He said he was gonna pull up on him.
Oh, they trying to fight?
Yeah, he said he was gonna pull up on him and send his goony goons to like the YouTubers that were talking about him. So
Oh my God. Now that's just stupid. Like y'all old, like y'all boys need to have a seat.
they'll break a hip. They're not gonna do anything, but
Right, exactly. Is they about the same age?
yeah, they both are in their 40s. Yeah,
Oh, okay. So they're just each other's competition. Maybe it's colorism because I saw the guy Leonard Honor was light skinned.
yeah. Yeah.
maybe it's,
Know that
maybe they just
a lot of the male YouTubers that talk about Umar are lighter skin, and I think at first I thought Umar had a issue with lighter skinned men because he had an issue with Seti, who was light skinned, Lennon, um, somebody else too. I can't remember, but
and Umar, he's not starting these things. These people come for him.
then people talk about him because it makes for like if we talk about Umar, you're gonna get some views, right? Because people feel he's scamming with the school thing, so you get some views.
Well,
Say Umar ain't open the school, you're gonna get some views.
now, do you think that he's scamming, or do you think that it's just hard for brothers to get stuff going?
I don't think he's scamming. I think that Umar has like this grandiose. I think he's a narcissist. Like I think I'm.
Oh, okay. I know what you. Oh, I know where you're getting at now.
He doesn't. Well, at least to us, ever since like Lennon and all these people started talking about him, Umar moves differently, so he's not as transparent. So it looks like on the outside that he don't have help, and it's like, where's his school, bro?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm like, because like people like you can't open no school by yourself. Like you need an entire team.
Right,
And I'm like, okay, well, where are not just you don't like you don't need just your followers to take you seriously and donate. You need investors and people that are gonna put this thing together for you to execute your vision. And it seems like the only people that fool with him are his followers.
right. And like Black News said, he's not a good businessman, and it's just people. The thing is, D. Durrell talked about this. That school, Umar only got people estimate like 750,000 in donations, maybe upwards to $1 million. That's
Wait,
not,
he almost got $1 million in donations.
yeah, but that's not enough money for a school.
Well, what is he spending that money on if his house looks like that?
Girl, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, he must be having some type of. Oh,
That's why I think
he got something. Now, there's no way you getting that kind of money and he got some kind of habit.
some people think that he does have some type of habit, but I wasn't able to substantiate that when I tried to search the public records. Like one girl made a video. channel named Kia Green saying he was arrested in Georgia for cocaine possession, but I couldn't find proof for that. So
But the habits don't have to be that. It could be like gambling.
oh yeah, yeah, that's true.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean? It doesn't have to be like something like that, but I mean, it could be. I don't
yeah,
think it's women, because he doesn't seem like a sex creep like that. But I could see him trying to invest in some pyramid schemes or some other opportunities that he probably lost out on and probably don't have the money to get that school going.
yeah. Like what Snackery said, Black. Oh, she asked him about Kevin Samuels, but like Black News said, Umar, it would have been better if he started small. Are you familiar with Q Butter?
Yeah, I hear about him in the B1 network, but I'm not too familiar with him. No.
As a school, I think Umar would have fared well. You know what? I tell myself this, like, God may have gave Umar that dream. God may put that on his heart to open this big school. And I think sometimes people don't understand that's his vision, and we may not understand it. But I really don't think he's a scammer in the sense that a lot of people are trying to portray him.
Yeah. But he messed up that money though in some type of way, and so but you know what, they should have, in my opinion, when that lockdown happened, they should have seized that opportunity
Hmm.
to do some online schooling, and because they probably could have got a lot of government funds or PPP money,
Well,
and opened up the school online.
see, the thing is with Umar, he doesn't want government funding, so he want everything to be like black first, so to speak. But when you think about, I mean, I ain't never opened a school before.
But PPP is literally free money.
Oh,
Like it's not even like a government thing. It's as long as you do what you're required to do with the money, it's free. You don't even have to pay it back.
oh, wow, okay, wow. Hopefully, someone's put that in his ear because I know one of his students. Her name's Tiffany Griffin. She's on YouTube, and it also you may have seen her on Dita Rail channel. I don't watch him as much because like
I've seen him coming up. I'm sorry to keep cutting you off. I've seen him coming up with a few of these new ladies, and they seem quite passionate and quite.
it's turned
Um,
off. It's turned me
who
off.
are these? Who are these ladies?
That Catholic lady, like I just want like, bitch, but I just stay away because I get it. I know he's happy to have allies now that rock with Umar, but they just be doing the most.
They really are, and then it's to the point where they got him showing out.
Yeah,
Like sometimes I don't like when these men like D Darrell like those women got him showing out. Like I seen him picking on one girl in the chat. I want to say, I think it was Mama Rain was her name. I want to say that, but she was just like the most, she was just the quietest, just a little finch in the bucket, and he just tried to drag her and the other, you know what I mean? And I'm like, why are you doing this? I'm like, you don't barely have people watching you. Like, why would you do that?
those people are the reason why his old channel's gone. So, oh well.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's why we're following behind them. All that silliness, like,
Well, what they talking? They back talking about Kevin Samuels in the chat.
yep, yep.
You think he'll take Steve Harvey's place?
I was just being silly, but I do think he'll be something like that. I can definitely see that. It seems like that's what he's striving for. Like I was mentioning earlier, like Kevin treats his channel like a business. He takes it very seriously. Like the Manosphere, like look at Red. I like Red, but
How can you not take it seriously when you making $60,000 a month?
shit, wow. Some people don't even make that in a year, and that's amazing.
Exactly. I looked him up. O'Shea showed his paychecks, and he was making $40,000 a month.
What?
And I looked up Kevin Samuels on Social Blade, and he's making $60,000 a month, and that's not even including probably cash apps and super chats. That's just off the content.
But I was telling Snackery, it seemed like that people love to see Black women get bashed and, for lack of a better word, dragged. Like people love that.
Yeah. You think, who do you think loves it most? Do you think men like to see Black women getting dragged, or women like to see other women getting dragged?
That's a good question. Because I noticed this from hate watching Tommy for so many years. A lot of those women be like, they're calling like, Tommy, I don't have any kids. I'm 39, and I don't, like. So do you think that make you better? Look at you. We see why you don't have kids.
But at the same time, I'm starting to listen to all Kevin Samuels callers, and they're leading with that too.
Yeah.
I'm educated. I have my mom and dad. I don't have it. You know what I mean? So it's like, to me, it's like they're already calling in saying I'm not those other girls. But Kevin find a way to show them that they ain't, they still ain't ish.
Right. Right.
You
Exactly.
know, you
And
know what
like
I'm saying?
a lot of them, I mean, no shade, abortions before, so they got
Right,
abortion cemetery and stuff. So
right.
point you made, they always try to make themselves better, seem better than other women because
They have that clip that's going around on Twitter where he was talking to some girl and she was talking about how she was stingy with the puss. You seen that?
no, I haven't seen that one.
And then he told her, and he said something, something, something. She's like, I don't give it up. I'm stingy with the puss. And he said, ain't you a baby mama? And he like, don't. He said, don't try to act like you stingy with it now. He
Oh,
was like, you done already gave your womb up. He was like, don't have no standards for yourself now.
I made a video on something like that Kevin did. He gave all these talking points. He said, like, if you're a mother, you need to consider giving your kids to the father. If you're a mother, don't be trying to hold out on no man. I'm like, okay, but if you in the realm of dating, let's say you go out with Tyrone, you hook up with him, it don't work out. Y'all don't like each other. So then you go out with Brad, that don't work. Like, come on now, you just gonna be sleeping around with.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, but I don't see that. I don't see that Kevin train slowing down no time soon, no. But you know what's gonna happen is gonna be some type of scandal that comes out.
Yeah.
What you laughing
I,
at?
I'm just imagining that, like I'm picturing that.
Me too. And all I keep saying is some flaming person from Atlanta with a Fendi scarf on and some boots talking about what he knows, giving an interview to Tasha K.
So
let let him hit 1 million subscribers, and I bet you want to hear somebody coming out the closet.
oh, very soon. It's like, wow, what formula he will. I guess he has the right formula. People love to. I have a friend that love watching Kevin, love to see the women getting dragged, and so.
Yeah,
But I guess it's self.
somebody gonna set him up. Who? I mean, you never know. It could be a lover, a friend. Somebody gonna try to throw a wrench in his shit. But the way he acts, he's so protective and so stiff about it. They gonna have a hell of a fight because he ain't giving that up easily.
Yeah, he's smart about that. Black men
Right.
doing it for attention. Yeah, it gets some views.
I sure wouldn't be letting nobody come in my stuff if I was making that kind of money.
Said some lady guy will expose him soon.
He
Yeah,
should he should hire the Nation of Islam to bodyguard his channel. Now that he's in the big time.
it's like that's so crazy to me. Like I pulled up that No Jumper podcast YouTube channel, and his interviews they did with him has more views than like any video they've done. Like
Really, no jumper usually have a lot of big videos, but he's more. I was surprised about that collaboration because he does more of the sleazier content, like with like Selena Powell,
mhm.
and like all those Instagram thoughts and no jumper. He's like a porn star. Him and his girlfriend do porn on OnlyFans and
Oh,
stuff like that. So I was surprised that was even. I was like, where did this collaboration come from?
I know. Like he does, like you say, he gets good views, but like
And that may be something that his agency put together, though.
probably because that one with Kevin have over 600,000 views a week old. So that's
Let
crazy.
me see how many subscribers he got now. And then I was thinking, like, well, what he's up to 411,000. I was thinking, like, what type of people is he trying to reach going on No Jumper? Because it ain't nothing but a bunch of teenage Mexicans that be playing with, choking a chicken. I'm like, that's all that's all the No Jumper audience is.
I'm thinking like he just because even when I think about Kevin before he blew up, like he was AMS is a considered big YouTuber after One Strategies. I think he collabed
You
with.
said I used to watch him all the time.
You know what? I love his accent, Alpha Male. I don't like
Oh, you got a crush on AMS? Let me find out.
his accent because he what he call him? He said he rubbed them little ashy hands together.
Right, but I'm trying to figure out when he gonna come out that little cardboard box. Like, nigga, you ain't got no green screen by now. Like, you've been making videos in that little spare empty bedroom for like 5 years.
Yeah, but it's just interesting though. It shows that you don't have to have the best. Like Kevin said, like,
True.
hey, with his setup is so. I love his setup. It's nice, but someone like AMS in the cut, and people still.
But his setup is to attract women. AMS is a male channel. Like,
Yeah,
I don't see no women on AMS like that at
yeah.
all.
It's not even a fun channel to troll. Like if I'm in the mood to troll, that's not a fun channel.
Yeah, because the men over there are so intense. If you troll a little bit, they'll be like, "No, bro, stay on your purpose. Ignore the troll.
Exactly.
Stay on your purpose, bro." Like, even if one of them give you a reply, the other one be like, "Stay on your purpose, bro. You know the rules." You're like, damn, like y'all gonna get married to the gym, apparently.
Yeah, you know though that and Alan Roger Curry talked about it that some women expose AMS. They expose his government name because
Oh
he.
yeah, they doxed him on the saying the center.
Oh damn.
Girl, they doxed the hell out of him. I want to say I seen his address in that chat too.
Goodness, wow.
They hella foul. Them boys be playing games, girl. I'm like, I'm so happy don't none of these niggas know my name because they be doing too much.
It seems like in a way it's kind of good if you can preserve your information the best you can with making your content because people so mean spirited.
I know, but it's like, what are you gonna do? Like if we all hope it doesn't happen, but shit, I mean, you just gotta roll with it.
Yeah, if it happened like you don't, but
Yeah, I plan to wholly ignore it. Like, don't even. I'm not even entertaining that.
yeah. It's funny when you see with True Freeman and then with Doc's Tommy.
And they was sending them pizzas to his house and stuff.
That's what Tommy stuff, man. I tell you, Tommy, I get some laugh off of that boy. Tommy,
I think it's damn scary how people really will become obsessed with you though. Like, I guess, like, to me the scariest thing is not the people that's talking and beefing with you, but the people that's not.
right,
The people that's just laid back observing you, like, and plotting on you and shit. I'm like, ooh,
right. Like Black News says, YouTube can be very dangerous. It
So
can be.
did you see all of them coming? Did you see that whole Steve the Dean situation that was going down in the Manosphere?
No, what happened with that?
Girl, they trying to take him off the block, because oh my God, if you don't know, it's gonna be too much to tell you. But you've been seeing but I'm gonna switch the subject because it's gonna be too much to catch you up.
Okay.
But have you been seeing Alan Roger Curry and Obsidian over in Reg's channel a lot, huh?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What you think is there? Like, Reg is a very small channel. You think that they come over there just because like they're older men and they vibe together, or you think they're old school friends, or what? Yes, it is Black News. That Steve the Dean situation was team too much.
You could tell me. Well, I would say I used to watch Steve the Dean a few years ago. Like, I was just kind of like, it wasn't necessarily hate watching, but just trying to understand, like, why are these men? I knew people say he's married to a white lady. I think he said
Well,
that.
yeah, they talking about he's married to like a fat single mother or something,
Oh, oh,
and they're calling him out on it, and then like they set him up, and they had one of the guys call into the show for dating advice, but the guy positioned himself as if he was Steve the Dean. And he was like, yeah, people are teasing me because my wife is overweight and she's a single mother and did it. And then, and then Steve the Dean ended up calling the person a loser. And they were like, "Why are you gonna call me a loser when I gave your life stats for this phone call?" And then from there it just went all bad. He went and got some Instagram pictures off Mr. Fantastic Instagram and started showing them. Then Jessica X went in on him because he was going in on Mr. Fantastic. Then they've been holding 9 and 10 panels on him. I mean, hour panels. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. That was Game Changer that did that.
Oh. Yeah,
Lord,
I don't feel bad for Steve because he does always talking mess.
you said he what?
When I used to watch Steve the Dean, he used to go in on women. No.
But my question is, if he goes in on women and the Black Manosphere goes in on women, then why is the Black Manosphere going in on Steve the Dean? And so when I was watching, I was like, well, okay, well, they're mad because Steve the Dean is telling them that you have to be cool to get a girl, and they're basically like considering themselves the nerds, and they're saying like the nerds have game or have more game than you guys. You know what I mean? That's what it seems like.
Wow. So they just a lot of these dating coaches are being exposed for being frauds, basically.
I mean, what would make a dating coach a fraud? What qualifies as being a fraud if you're a dating coach?
Yeah. I don't really understand the premise of dating coach per se, but
Oh, okay, so Steve is not saying the same thing as him, so that must be why they're attacking him.
oh,
What you say, MJ?
oh, I don't forgot.
You said something about the fraud.
Yeah, like the Steffes Cole situation. I was watching this YouTuber named, I think his channel name The Honest Truth. He talks a lot about the Manosphere.
Oh yeah, I like the honest truth.
Yeah, I like that channel too. And he was like, Steffes Cole was exposed for, I guess, cupcake.
We don't like Fatso 84 either.
So he let himself go big time. But he's I made a video before he came over here talking.
Who, Solo?
Yeah, I was trolling with that. I was trolling.
Solo is the biggest troll on YouTube. So, but he has in my opinion, I think he has a unique spirit.
Yeah.
I think he cries alone at night, but other than that, he seems like a pretty cool, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I just think he has a unique spirit. Yeah, he tries too hard. That's exactly the way to put it. He tries too hard.
Yeah.
And I made a video exposing the Manosphere for basically fat shaming, and I think that they don't I think that Solo isn't validated because he's big and black. You know what I mean? And if you look at all these other guys in the Manosphere, you know.
But with Solo, he's obsessed with light skinned women because he was in love with Shira 7. He used to.
I thought he went straight up with white girls. So now, and you see how Janaea Moore did his ass.
Yeah, Janae. I'm like, damn, Janae didn't she just let loose on him. She didn't hold back. Yeah, that was mean, but he was like harassing her though. He was doing too much.
He really was. He was doing too much. Yeah, because you have like those type of guys that I'm like, what are you gonna do? Like bully her into like being nice to you? Or he seems like the guy that would like pay you for like some sexy pictures or something and then like use them against you and like break you up with your boyfriend or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then you end up being mad that you even ever said hi to a guy like him. Like he's like that type of guy.
Yeah, definitely. But I used to love to watch these men channels because I was like, I want to learn how men think. When I broke up with my ex, I was like, oh my God, men think. I just need to get some cash because this is when men think like these guys on YouTube, it's scary.
Do you think that your ex secretly thought like these men?
Oh yeah, he's like a Kevin type. He's definitely a narc. Definitely a narcissist.
I don't know anybody in my life that thinks like these guys.
That's a good thing, but he sent a text saying, "Oh, I love Kevin Samuels because I like YouTube," and I was like, "You would like that."
But why? It's like, what do you love? Like that's taking it a bit far.
I guess to me, it seems like they feel like these women being humble for what they want, but I feel like everybody, every human has the right to want what they want. Now, they may not get it, but they
Do
gonna
you
take
think that? Do you think that? Do you think that he's right,
who, Kevin?
Kevin? Do you think that women are out of touch with reality?
Yeah, I do.
Hmm.
I think once I kind of got past how he delivers his message, because he like really triggers me because I feel like it's not what you say, but how you say something.
Right.
Because to me, he's intentionally mean spirited, or perhaps he's just doing it to go viral or whatever. But yeah, he's right. Like these women want a
I
million.
wonder what. I wonder what is his sign.
Oh yeah, I wonder. I don't know when his birthday is, but like the person I know that likes Kevin, he's an Aquarius, and he's like a type A. Like he has to be in the gym every day.
Oh my god.
It's like
What, and what about you? What are you? A type what? I mean, what's your sign?
I'm a Taurus.
A Taurus and an Aquarius?
Yeah, that wasn't a good match, right? It was not a good match.
I'm like, how? I'm like, both of y'all pretty much will stick y'all feet in the ground about the issue. So how did y'all get anything moving?
I know it was difficult. That's why I'm glad we both alive today.
Was you gonna marry him?
No, because he like a Kevin type. He like you gotta be a certain dress size to marry him, and then you gotta. If you're familiar with Deborah Cooper, she got a video about men dangling that carrot of marriage, carrot on a stick treat. He was like,
Yeah, I'm familiar with Deborah Cooper.
he's like that. You gotta do this to marry for me to marry you. So I think in retrospect, I think he's afraid of marriage because he's always talking about because he is a high value man by Kevin's standards. So I think he thinks somebody's going to take him for his money. But I was guess more on the pick me side, so I don't even know why he thought that.
Hmm.
So I was never like that, but oh well.
See, I'm more so have it like the other way around, where I never had a man like men dangle marriage. I would be the more they would be the more so the ones trying to commit. You know what I mean? So when I hear that, I
Uh-huh.
be thinking like, well, how do a woman get herself in a position of having a man dangle marriage over her? Like how do they make you that? I don't want to say thirsty, but like hell, you giving your whole life to them. How could they make you want that?
Yeah. Well, I think for me, like I was really young, so and then just like my trauma I've experienced
Hmm.
in life. So I think when I look taking into account with all of that, that made me stay in a situation where it wasn't really healthy for me or wasn't fulfilling because I thought, and that's probably my earth sign that grounded. What's your sign, by the way?
Me, I'm a Gemini.
Okay, Gemini. So me
I got
being
a Capricorn moon though, so I have a lot of earth. A lot. I understand earth and stuff.
earth, and I think I was like thinking I want to win, and winning was making it to marriage. But being in my youth and being naive, not having that wisdom, knowing that if something not working, you don't have to stay. And also,
Mm.
it's like a what's it called? I read this book called Attached. It talked about your attachment styles,
Mm-hmm.
anxious attachment. So learning that I know how to date now. Not
What
stay.
made you want? What made you want to win? Was he cheating on you?
No, it wasn't even cheating. It just I figured like I want to be married. We together. What's the issue? What's the problem? Isn't that I was thinking like this the natural progression of.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he had a lot of friends that were. Yeah, he had some friends that would tell oh, my wife don't sleep with me. He had a lot of people saying negative things, and then his friends that were not married. I think it's a lot of factors. But I'm like whatever.
Right. And I think, yeah, that's crazy.
Because he's in his 40s, and I'm like, he might be like that man at the nursing home crying himself to sleep at night one day.
Right. Talking about you, what a woman has to do to marry you. But
Hmm.
when I think also men who set unrealistic standards are also insecure and traumatized.
Yeah,
Right.
that's why.
I think that's just the way that they put their guard up.
Yep, it was definitely a guard. It's a way to keep us from moving forward. And he would always put his mother on a pedestal like she's the perfect mother.
Oh
And
my God.
his mother has passed, but she had this severe drinking problem. Like this lady would pass out
Mhm.
herself. Like I think he really experienced something that he needs to deal with a professional.
Yes. You know what? He probably be stealing too. it may it may be in little ways like he probably be stealing at the gym and shit. Because when you got an alcoholic parent, that make you that make you compulsive thief. So you probably really dodged the bullet.
Yeah, I think so too. And he was a Division 1 athlete, so he think, especially in Atlanta now, mind you, you got to remember I was in Atlanta, so he think he was God's gift to women,
Oh Lord.
and he make good money, high value man. All those women, trying to flirt and stuff. So you'll see.
Exactly. Did you see my womanizer video?
No, when did you post it today?
No, I think I want to say I posted it yesterday, but I was talking about how these mothers be creating these womanizer men, because they be trying to say, "Oh, you look so good, you're all that. You should have this woman and that woman," and then they help the men cheat on women and and get all in their business and stuff like that. So it's funny you're talking about this. 'Cause I was just talking about stuff like that.
Yeah. Wow. I'll definitely check it out. I'll see what Snackery's saying. Snackery saying that Solo has a crush on you.
I
Girl,
can see that.
yeah, because he was just kept making video after video about Snackery.
Hey, I could see Solo having a crush on her. Girl, you better make him pay though.
Yep, yep.
You make him pay. I
hmm
can see that.
I've never seen this game changer person.
No. Do you think? Are you attracted to game changing? Hi, K coaching. Are you attracted to him?
Who me? I never
Yeah.
seen. I've
I
never.
mean, too. Are you attracted to his mind?
I don't even know his mind. Who is it? I don't know.
Oh, you don't. You don't watch him or listen to him.
Snackery mentioned him. Hello, K coaching. Yes, Snackery mentioned game changer. I could check him out.
Oh.
And she mentioned too that some spiritual whistleblower is going in on Kevin and his followers.
Oh yeah, that woman. She crazy her damn self too, though. Have you seen her?
I have not.
I be thinking them type of women is sexually attracted to Kevin.
Oh
Like
wow.
she's a little bit too passionate. Like she be roasting him to death. I'm like, girl, you sure you don't want the D?
Let me go. Is game changer attractive, y'all? Let me see.
No, he's an avatar.
Oh, okay.
He's not. He's nobody has seen him. I mean, they have rumors going around that he's short and chubby, but he doesn't sound short and chubby. He sounds like a nerd type. But I think he has an attractive mind. But they say he's autistic.
Oh wow. I know Snackery said she likes nerdy men. Yeah, I like smart men too.
Oh yeah, so Snackery probably like Game Changer. Then she probably likes him. He be breaking these people down though. That's for damn show.
Is this
But
channel with the 200,000 subscribers? Is this him? Game.
heck, no, not at all. Oh, here's no Game Changer is Game Changer 001100. Type that in,
Okay.
and then it should be like a chess piece.
Okay. Now I have seen that Mr. Fantastic. Like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
So you know, so what you think about Mr. Fantastic?
Um, his he's represents Jessica X. That's his girl. Y'all better not mess with Jessica X. I do know
Jessica X is not his girl. He do not like that girl.
he said
They
he take.
they're just a YouTube team, but he said he like big girls.
Oh, he like big girls. Okay.
Yeah, he like big plus size, light skinned plus size women.
Oh, okay. I wonder did his marriage end because of his YouTube answers. I wonder.
I'm sure it did.
Yeah.
No, but she's no. They say the wife supposedly got another man.
Oh.
Right, like she like you on YouTube at 3 in the morning. I'm gonna go get some milk real quick.
Okay, coach, and we just being messy. So we've been talking about a little everything. What's going on in YouTube streets from Kevin. We talked about D Real, Steve the Dean, all kind of stuff we've been talking about really.
Oh yeah, that's true. We have been talking about it. I forgot we talked about all that.
Hmm. Oh yeah, Zachary does
She
snake.
said she can't take it. The ones who can't show their face but have the nerve to come for us.
Let me see
Yeah,
here.
that is strange. I mean, what do you think about the men not showing their faces? Do you think that that indicates anything?
No, I don't think it means someone is unattractive because I know I'm not unattractive.
I'm not unattractive either.
So I just think that's someone's preference. Like when you look at Jason Black, the Black Authority, we I don't think we've seen him before, but
And then also with these men talking smack, like even like when it comes to like the doxing stuff,
mhm.
it's different for somebody to find your information and then for them to have like your image because they can't match you without your image, even if they have your address.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So that could be part of it. But I want to come on camera. I'm really thinking about it. But I got to fill the space out a bit more and let shit die down from being so crazy.
I know. Yeah.
But I think I would have more fun
Mhm.
because I like to have fun. Like my videos are like serious or whatever, but
Mhm.
in live streams, I'm more spontaneous. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So
Coach says he shows his face. Okay, I have to check out your channel.
I'll check out your channel too.
Yeah, Ginger
But
Rare. Well, we were just talking about how uppity. Really, though.
how she left him in the dirt.
Yeah. Hey, gotta move on. But I don't blame her. The energy of his channel has changed since these new people. And I get you want your channel to grow, but I don't want to say they toxic.
And I mean, and he had to get it to grow after he lost that first channel. Honestly,
They
I was very surprised when he lost his channel.
but all that Lennon drama, and I think I don't know if that has something to do with it, but like Rev G and Lennon, they like the flag.
Oh, I know, Snackery. I was over there watching Jessica X, but that show was so freaking boring.
He's
I
born.
thought Jessica X, she's doing a collaboration with Sister George,
Oh wow,
and Sister George is more interesting than her, but it is so boring over there. I'm like, girl, like she's so self righteous.
she is snacking. We call Jessica X the pixelated pick me. I cannot. I can't. I hate her accent. I cannot. And she's boring. And like you said, she's very self righteous. She's so judgmental of others. Like she's so perfect. I cannot.
Right. And then she's like she's over there saying it with like passion. Like she's like, and you know that there's no way that she believes that. And it's like, girl, so shut up.
Yeah.
like at first I used to watch her and I liked her, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, she's just a little bugger. Like, leave her alone. But now she's just getting like annoying. And I don't know if it's like desperation because I don't know if she kind of feels her spell loosening,
Hmm.
but she's just over there like taking it to the next level. It's just I don't know, it's unattractive.
She irks my soul and all that
Yeah, she's starting to irk me too.
snack we call pick me. I hope is it benefiting her because her and it's another lady. I don't know if y'all saw her. Hey Melissa, it's some lady named Art Kathy. She might put Jessica
Oh,
X
Art Kathy, I saw that person, but I can't remember who they are.
on to. I was like, oh my gosh, she was so rude. She was just saying. She was talking about how flat her stomach is, and she was just using such derogatory language for women. She's a pick me as well.
These women, speaking of this pick me stuff, you know what I found very interesting? I found very interesting that men love pick me's and hate simps.
Yeah, isn't that something?
And it's like, ain't a simp a boy pick me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, come on, like, get it together. Like, come on now. Like, y'all want that. Y'all want easy access, and that's why y'all like pick me's. But if you don't like simps, then you can't possibly respect pick me's.
Exactly. And like
They
Snappy
need to cut it.
Jessica was talking about women being low value, but to me, that goes back to what we were talking about earlier, Virtuous Woman, about the women putting themselves on a pedestal like, I'm not that type of woman. I don't have children.
Right.
I haven't had sex in 5 years, whatever, like they think they're better than other women. I cannot stand Jessica X.
I think she just been around these men too long, and I think they just ruined her mind.
Yep.
I really do. She's almost like the female version of Game Changer. Like when you go and you do your research and you watch one of his videos,
Hmm.
then you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Like today was the first time I viewed her and didn't like her. Like I really liked her. I make videos picking at people, but truth is I don't talk about people who I don't like,
Yeah.
even if I'm saying something negative.
Mhm.
But today was the first day that I was like she turned me off. Like
Um,
I don't know, I just heard it in her voice. Like she was just trying so hard
that's a shame.
to make something wrong. I don't know, it's just weird.
Wow.
It was just so weird. And I was like, oh, like you are just really like you really think like you are something.
Yeah, and those men probably hyping her up, but it's like no one's perfect. I think most people trying to do the best they can with the knowledge they have. So it's sad.
I
But
mean, and nobody has anything to prove to her. Like, I mean, what do people even know about you to judge by? Like as a woman, I wouldn't even go out of my way to show her that I was something.
right,
Like, like who are you? I would like girl, like I would not care. But it's the men's validation of her. And I think like with the Manosphere being this like exclusive boys club and her being the one that got in, it makes it seem like she did something elite. But it's like them niggas ain't top tier. Like who cares if they let you in? Like who are they?
right. Did you see that time? I think her and Sway Celeste were talking about you came up, no, you came up, you came up.
Yeah, yeah. Celeste cracks me up, but I like her, but she be getting on my damn nerves too though.
She like to argue with people.
I know. Last night when she was on Grandmaster Tro, and as a matter of fact, that was the first time I watched her,
Mhm.
where she got on my nerves. Because normally I really like to hear her. I love the sound of her voice,
Yeah,
and I like her attitude. But last night on Grandmaster Tro, she just kept saying the same thing over and over again. Oh, and it was. But here's the thing. But here's the thing. But here's the thing. And she said it like 79 times, and I was like, I can't watch this shit no more. But here's the thing. But here's the thing, and then like she just keep talking when people be talking. I'm like, oh, like it's just so monotonous. Like these people are one trick ponies,
hmm.
and they just have a expiration date. Like they're like nothing ever changes. They literally go to bed, get up, and do the same thing all over again.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
I was laughing at Grandmaster Troll did this video. He was making fun of the guy. I think this guy he got shot by the police and it was on the West Coast. And he was in court. He was saying something like he need to get Kevin Samuels to help him get a suit or something. I forgot.
Grandmaster Troll be funny.
I know. I love him. Like, cause I
Everybody be over there kicking it. It's so funny.
yeah his little that intro bedwetters rejects. I'm like I feel that. I feel that.
So what's that? So does he have like an underbite, or does he just keep his head down?
I'm not really sure because I know a lot of people be talking about him having an underbite, so perhaps he does. That's crazy.
I can't figure out what it is, but I'm like it's something, but I can never figure out what it is.
Hmm. Yeah, he's something else. And y'all check out Snackery's channel. She be going in on these Manosphere dudes.
Oh, she don't like the Manosphere?
uh, she be going in on them because they toxic. But,
They heck of funny. Okay, girl. Well, I'm gonna get off of here and attend to my family.
okay, well thanks for jumping on.
Okay, I'll see you later in the week. I'm gonna probably be going live if I get the energy to do so. So I hope to see you.
Okay, I'll be there.
Okay, honey. I'll see you soon.
Alrighty, later.
Bye.
All right, people, I'm going to go ahead and end this because we're approaching 2 hours, but this was fun. Make sure you like the stream. If you're watching the replay, I definitely appreciate it. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. Until the next time, next Monday, if you have some topic suggestions, leave them in the comments. I'm going to definitely go be nosy around the YouTube street so I'll have something for us to chat about next week. But until next time, later, you all stay safe out there.